Miss Peretti, please spell syzygy.
Syzygy. S-Y-Z-Y-G-Y. Syzygy.
We have a winner!
Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, my parents keep on telling me, just being here is winning, although I know it isn't so. But it's a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice beginning. Our winner here last year, Chip Tolentino. Let's give him a hand. Big parade! And our youngest competitor, Logan Schwartz and Rubinier. At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Game, beat all stand when they announce my name. Leave Cody Bear and try to keep from shaking. All that her shaking will not break. 'Cause it's a very big, very fun, simple one. It's not. It's a very big undertaking. Returning after last season's tragic setback, William Barfy.
It's pronounced Barfay. There's an accent acute.
And I'm not sure who this girl is. Marcy Park. Winner destination, Washington, D.C. Plasma TV in a fancy hotel, where they treat you well, all because you love yourself. We
turn off all cell phones and other distracting devices, and put away cameras. Sorry, no photos at the beach. Now, it seems there are still a few spellers who haven't checked in yet, so if I call your name, if you can make your way up these stairs and in front of this table. I'm missing a Miss Devin Davis, Mr. Joshua Woolfolk, Miss Kimberly Hazen, and Miss Dana Asman. Oh, and can I please speak to a Miss Olive Ostrovsky?
I'm Olive.
Mrs. Ostrovsky, it seems we have received your entrance fee.
Entrance fee?
Oh, did your school not tell you about the $25 entrance fee? Well, is your mom here, maybe, or your dad?
My dad had to go into work. He's going to try to come later.
Well, who brought you to be here?
The bus?
Okay, that's okay. We'll talk about that. Just go take a seat.
Hey, Mercy, don't be nervous. Just watch what I do.
Don't worry, I'm not nervous.
Have you ever been in an underground gymnasium before?
I've never been in a gymnasium before.
What school do you go to?
Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the children you see here on stage today are here because of their extraordinary ability and love of language. But remember, only one can go on to compete in this year's National Spelling Bee. But this year, to celebrate our silver anniversary, our local sponsors, the Putnam Optometrists, are offering this year's winner a $200 savings bond towards his or her future education. But remember, to get here, each child had to win or place in their own district beat. So each child is already a winner.
Already a winner.
Hello, I'm Rona Lisa Peretti, and I'm pleased to be back for my 9th consecutive year as your host. Unfortunately, our usual word pronouncer, Superintendent Spriggs, is still in shock after the final episode of Breaking Bad, so he will not be with us today. Please join me in welcoming Vice Principal Douglas Pants from Dos Passos Senior High. Vice Principal Pants is returning to us after a 5-year hiatus. So thank you, Douglas, for returning on such short notice.
Thank you, Rhoda. I would like to say, as to the incident 5 years ago, that I'm in a much better place now. It's amazing what a change of diet can do for a man. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And may I add, Miss Peretti here is not only one of Putnam County's top realtors, she's also a former spelling champion herself.
3rd annual.
Syzygy.
Syzygy, when the earth aligned with the moon and the sun.
Beautiful. And now for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our comfort counselor, Miss Michelle M. Mahoney.
Miss Mahoney is doing her community service work with us here today. I pledge allegiance to the flag
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Spellers, please be seated.
My name's Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch.
And now for the official spelling bee rules.
A speller
A speller
asks questions
may ask questions
about the word's pronunciation or definition.
definition
Used in a sentence
in a sentence
and language of order.
language of origin.
You start to spell a word, you may start to
But the sequence of the letter called Ray is spoken in many languages.
If you
then without further ado, let the spelling begin with Miss Schwarzenbergenier.
Miss Logan Schwarzenbergenier is head of the Gay Straight Alliance at her elementary school.
Strabismus.
May I please have a definition of that word?
The inability of one eye to obtain binocular vision with the other because of an imbalance of the muscles of an eyeball.
And you finish sentence, please?
In the schoolyard, Billy protested that he wasn't cockeyed. I suffer from strabismus, he said, whereupon the bullies beat him harder.
Notice how she writes on her forearm. This is her way to see the word before she speaks it out loud.
Strabismus. S-T-R-A-B-I-S-M-U-S. Strabismus.
That is correct. Miss Coneybear.
Miss Coneybear was second runner-up in the Putnam Basin District. Hello?
Yes, of course. One second.
Could you tell Lee she has a phone call, please?
Thanks, I got it. Okay. I'm gonna represent the basin with spelling bee? Wow, I can't believe it. Mom, Dad, Marigold, Pinecone, Landscape, Raisin. Who? You're not gonna believe this.
What happened?
I'm gonna represent the basin with county spelling bee.
What?
You were that. No, honey, you got third.
I know, but the person just called and said that the person who got it first has to go to their bat mitzvah, and the person who came in second has to attend the bat mitzvah. So they wanted me to do it.
Wow. But you do know that all the other spellers would have won their district fees, right?
Yeah, but, well,
Capybara.
what?
The word is capybara.
Is that a word?
That's a word, yes.
No way. What's it mean?
A tailless, largely aquatic South American rodent, often exceeding 4 feet in length.
Awesome. What else can I ask?
You're allowed to ask for the word's language of origin and use in a sentence.
Oh, can you use in a sentence?
Yes. Don't look now, Pedro, but I think that tailless, largely aquatic 4.5-foot rodent swimming next to you may be a capybara.
That didn't help at all.
Are you ready to spell the word?
No, but it was really fun to come here. And guys, look, my whole family's here. We should really see. A-P-Y-B-A-R-A. Capybara?
That is correct.
It is? I just said the first couple letters that came to my mind in that writing.
Quiet!
Mrs. Strovsky.
Mrs. Strovsky came in second in her school's Halloween contest.
I was going
Boanthropy.
may I have a definition of that word, please?
The delusion that one has become an ox.
Okay, sir, could you not sing that scene? I saved a chair for my dad in a second row 4 seats in. And it may take him a while, but when he gets here, that's his chair. 'Cause my mother's in an accident in India. I saved a chair for her too, but it's merely symbolic, as daily she washes herself in the Ganges. And I live in a house where there's an oversized dictionary that I read as a girl on the toy. Is that from the Latin root bone meaning ox and the Greek root antro meaning man?
Sure.
I love my dictionary, and I love the indented border. Every word's in alphabetic order, ergo lost things always can be found. And I wrap my head around the fact that in one book is the entire language of our species, which is a favorite term of Nietzsche's, who's the great-grandfather of Christina Ricci's. Yes, I joke, but the words in the dictionary are the friends I'll have forever, more than the friends I have made. It's such a lovely girl, and the love
Mr. Wolfo.
Mr. Wolfo recently got lost in his own backyard.
Ahimsa.
Ahimsa. Could you give me a definition, please?
The Hindu and Buddhist doctrine of refraining from harming any living being.
Could you use that in a sentence for me, please?
Followers of Ahimsa are bored and hungry.
Ahimsa. A-H-I-M-S-A. Ahimsa.
That is correct.
You can Dennis around.
Oh.
Miss Hazen.
Miss Hazen saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Putsch. Putsch.
Which? Could I have a definition?
A secretly plotted and suddenly executed attempt to overthrow the government.
Can I have it in a sentence?
I would hate to be a dictator when putsch comes to shove.
Which? P-U-T-C-H.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling was P-U-T-S-C-H. I'll need your number.
Goodbye. You were good, but not good enough. So please don't ask why. Simply say goodbye.
Mr. Barfi.
It's Barfay.
Mr. Barfi has a rare mucous membrane disorder.
Lugubrious, meaning extremely sad and droopy.
More or less, yes.
A term I'm all too familiar with. One moment, please.
Okay, watch this technique. He calls it the magic hit, and he's the only one I've ever seen. He spells it on the floor to get the visual, and then speaks it out loud.
L-U-G-U, Lagoo. B-R-I-O-U-S, lugubrious.
That is correct.
I know.
Miss Aspen's favorite color is gray.
Casserole.
What? That's so easy!
Only the speller at the microphone is allowed to repeat the word. Casserole.
Can I get a definition to that, please?
A much maligned staple of cuisine. A dreaded dinner course.
Can you use it in a sentence?
When Billy refused to take his psoriasis medicine, his mother hid it in her special turkey casserole.
In there. C-A-S-S-E-R-O-L-E.
That is correct.
Miss Park is new to our county, having placed 9th in nationals last year as a representative of Virginia. Beautiful country.
Miss Park, the word is phylactery.
Phylactery. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
Thank you. May I have a definition, please?
It's either of two small square leather boxes containing religious texts traditionally worn on the left arm and head by Jewish men during morning weekday prayers.
Thank you. May I have it in a sentence, please?
Billy, put down that phylactery. We're Episcopalian.
Phylactery. P-H-Y-L-A-C-T-E-R-Y. Phylactery.
That is correct. Mr. Tolentino.
Slam dunk from Park.
Hey, Marcy, you were at nationals. Remember me?
I only remember the top 10.
Carlito, Chip Tolentino, is a Little League pitcher with a wicked 22-mile-an-hour screwball.
Omphalostepsis.
I just get casserole?
Yes, and you got omphaloskepsis.
But are those rated with the same level of difficulty?
They're both level 1 words, yes.
Omphaloskepsis. Could that also be pronounced omphaloskepsis?
It can. It would be wrong.
Omphaloskepsis. O-M-P-H-A-L-O-S-K-E-T-S-I-S. Omphaloskepsis.
That is correct.
He rallies and nails it. That's what it means to be a champion.
Miss Davis.
Miss Davis was abandoned by Snow White and her 6 little friends.
Only the speller at the microphone is allowed to speak.
May I have a definition?
It means a cow.
If you use it in a sentence.
Please spell cow.
Cow. C-O-W.
That is correct.
No. Think. Feet. Good. No! Logan, are you concentrating?
It's time for a break.
Danny, we're in the middle of a word here.
You know she doesn't spell well when blood sugar's low.
We have to keep her mind sharp and flexible. The beat could last 3 hours.
Don't you talk to me about flexibility.
Mommy conference, now.
No, Mom, let me get this one card, please.
We need a spelling, please, Logan.
C-Y-S-T-I-T-I-S,
That is correct. Miss Coney Bear.
Miss Coney Bear makes her own clothes.
A coochie.
A what?
Listen to the whole word, please. A coochie.
A spelling bee? What's it mean?
A South American rodent of the genus Myopropta, resembling an agouti.
It's funny how I keep getting South American rodents.
Hilarious.
Honestly, I've never heard this word before. I have no idea how to spell it.
Would you like to forfeit your turn?
Why don't you just give it your best shot, Miss Coney Bear? I'm not that smart. My siblings have been telling me that for years. That I'm not smart. We're schooled at home, they say who's right, who breaks my heart. I'm not that smart. Guess what? You wanna know what? Guess what? I have a gentle personality, which you'll all agree is an epithet to my more aggressive family. Everyone keeps swatting. Donkey! Everyone keeps yelling. Donkey! How could a flea such as me think she'd be good at spelling? How? I don't know. I liked my hair. Really, it is pleasant to the touch. I toss my hair a bit too much. It doesn't move, it simply sits. I make a part, I'm not that smart. Da 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 doodle 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 doodle
Miss Coney Bear.
I forgot the word.
Oh my God. A coochie.
Oh yeah, that rodent resembling that other rodent. What was it? A C-O-U-C-H-I. Coochie?
That is correct.
I might be smart. My siblings can't believe that I got it right. That I got it right, right? I didn't cheat. I saw this light, it was me. I like to laugh, I like to spell, I like to never hear the bell. And if this competition's hell, at least I'm finally apart. I feel my heart begin to swell. I like to love to spell. I like to rock.
Mr. Wolfo.
Mr. Woolfolk's mom makes him wear the sweater so she doesn't lose him.
Word is a poop.
Approved. Could I have a definition, please?
Towards the back, to move astern on a boat.
To use that in a sentence, please.
Guido, the seasick Italian sailor, said, "Excuse me, boys, but we're gonna go."
A-P-O-O-P.
That is correct. Mrs.
on, shoulders back, chin up. It's a rough age for girls. And boys. With this difference, ask a child in a spelling bee if they expect to win, and boys and girls have been trained to respond very differently. The correct response for boys is,
I'm taking it all, you're all going down.
While the correct response for girls is,
Honestly, I think there's a good chance I can do okay, but it's unlikely I win the whole thing. I'm a good speller, but I'm not truly a great speller. And though I have trained hard, there's so much luck involved.
though in my experience, the girls are sometimes thinking,
I'm taking it all, you're all going down, suckers!
while the boys are sometimes thinking,
I don't know. Am I good enough or not?
I'm thinking, does flagellate have one L or two? And if you take the W from answer and the H in ghost, and the extra A in bark, bark and the T in listen, you could keep saying, and nobody would hear you because the whole word would be silent.
you still need to speak up, Mr. Stromsky.
Flagellate. F-L-A-G-E-L. L-A-T-E, flagellate?
Very good on the ball. And correct.
Cody there, that girl in the second row with the fuzzy sweater, is that his sister?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Miss Aspen.
Miss Aspen likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
Hair respects.
Hair respect?
Hair respects.
Hair respect. Can you give a definition?
A person who inspects the entrails of sacrificial victims in order to foretell the future.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The 1832 law banning the inspection of entrails was a huge blow to the hair respects industry.
Respect. H-A-I-R-E-N-S-T S-K-I-N-S.
Sorry, the correct spelling was H-A-R-U-S-P-E-X.
Mr. Woolfolk. Mr. Woolfolk nicknamed himself Frodo.
A picklix.
Picklix. Could I have a definition, please?
An involucre resembling a plant stem but consisting of a form of brackets that is exterior to the calyx or results from the union of several appendages.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Look at that picklix.
A picklix. A-E-I-C-I-L-I-X. Picklix.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling was E-P-I-C-A-L-Y-X.
It's Barfay.
Mr. Barfy made it to the finals last year, but had to be eliminated for health-related reasons.
Were there peanuts in those brownies? Because I said, would there be peanuts in those brownies?
I'm glad to see him back in spelling so well.
Toss and feather.
Possum pepper. Highly seasoned rabbit stew, often served with sour cream.
Rabbit stew, that's correct.
My good friend, one moment, please.
He's going for the foot.
Magic foot, take you to the final round. Magic foot, barely lifted off the ground. Magic foot, do it without making a sound. Magic foot, write the letter. Magic foot, write the perfect letter. Magic foot, it's an alphabetical way to spell. All right, boys, let's see what we got here. Come on, let's go. H-A-S-E-N. Possum. P-F-E-F-F. Pepper. E-R. Let's go. Magic foot. Be specific. Magic foot. It's horrific if you're not specific. Magic foot. It's terrific when I spell a word with my foot. Magic foot.
Magic foot, magic foot, magic foot, magic foot,
Don't go kaput, foot.
magic foot,
Magic foot. Write the gosh darn letter.
magic foot.
It's an alphabetical way to spell. Write the letter. Magic foot. Write the perfect letter. Magic foot. It's an alphabetical way to
Miss Park.
Miss Park skipped 4th and 5th grades. She's on track to becoming the youngest high school freshman in parochial school history.
Kaimakon.
Kaimakon, a lieutenant or deputy in the Ottoman Empire, a rare exception to the QU rule. From the Turkish, Q-A-I-M-A-Q-A-M. Kaimakon,
That's remarkable.
and correct.
Miss Park is all business.
I am not.
Mr. Tolentino.
Marigold pony. That's a real lovely sweater.
Chip. Chip. Chip.
Sorry, is it my turn to spell?
Yes.
A rare break in concentration from Mr. Tolentino.
Can you skip me now and ask me 2 in a row later?
Why would you want to do that?
I'd rather not say.
You can either take your turn now or forfeit.
I'll take my turn now.
Another excellent decision by the incumbent.
Tittle.
What?
The word is tittle.
Definition, please.
A lively movement or behavior, or to move restlessly. It refers to the sound of horses' hooves. Tittle. Tittle. Tittle.
Tittle. T-I-T-U. Oh, wait, there's 2 T's.
sorry, the correct spelling was T-I-T-T-U-P.
But that's exactly what I said.
No, you said T-I-T-U-O-H-U-T.
But I wasn't sure if you heard both T's. I obviously know how to spell it.
If you start to spell the word, you may start over.
But the sequence of letters already spoken,
But that's not fair. I spelled it right. I can't get out of the word that I spelled right.
Life is random and unfair. Life is pandemonium.
I said 15. I won last year.
That's the reason we despair.
Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
You can't come for these damn kids. They don't yet know that the good don't always win, so there's nothing you can say to cheer them up when they lose. I want to tell them disappointment doesn't matter, but from what I've seen, disappointment matters a lot. I want to tell them words don't matter, but from what I've seen, words can get you killed. I just want to beat them up a little so they understand that pain comes in degrees, and this is nothing, you little freaks! But that would violate my rule. So I do what I can. I give them a hug in the juice box. I'm here to give comfort. Let's go.
Miss Pretty, can I please have one more chance?
Let's go, kid.
Definition is unknown. This is an oral transition. Seems to be an old Nantucket term. There's one written citation.
May I have the sentence?
The neat tide is upon us. The lives and years. Heather Jules.
C-A-T-E-R-J-U-N-E-S.
That is correct. Zero-thalmiology. Zero-thalmiology.
May I have the definition?
Abnormal redness of the eyes or dilation of the pupils caused by a deficiency of vitamin A.
Sense.
Hippie Billy's gullible mother always buys his zero-thalmiology excuse.
C-E-R-O.
My friend, you will be missed. But now go with dignity. This ends, but first on our list, you should go with pride. You've been the best looking babe we've had all day. You're a real smart babe as well. Now go home and You want to know why? My unfortunate distraction has destroyed all interactions. Want to my satisfaction. Everything that I did perfectly. Last year's champ defeated early because of melancholy bear. Because of the fear of that wonderful sensation, I now have excitement but lack concentration. My unfortunate focus, blaming I'm a hocus pocus. Anyone for butterfingers? Anyone for baby roots? Expensive. Anyone for buying the crap that I'm selling? Because my puberty has ruined my spelling. Distraction, my unfortunate distraction. Whoa! Ruining my words, ruining my ruining my life. My life. All don't bring some to your rejection, which is why I'm selling this PTA complexion. It will ruin your complexion. All because of my unfortunate distraction. Oh God!
See you next year. What are you, nuts? Can someone please pick up the... I can't be anywhere near peanuts. You could be disqualified for that. If you had not been eliminated.
You know something, Barf? I may have lost, but you are the biggest loser here.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a common misperception.
Boys, split up. Sorry about that. William, right? I'm Olive.
I know who you are. Look, I do not need pity from someone named after a vegetable.
It's a fruit.
Well, it's a disgusting fruit, and I can't keep them down. I guess it's okay for a name, though.
You know that if you switch the first two vowels in Olive, it becomes I love.
Did you know if you switch the first vowels in William, it becomes William?
Or if you switch the second two, it's Will Aim.
Are these the kind of things you think about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm more of a science guy myself.
Well, you're also a really great speller.
Yeah? Thanks. Olive. I love. That's so lame.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final spellers. Let's give them a hand. We have basic, Putnam in the finals. From Our Lady of the Intermittent Sorrows, Miss Marcy Park. We're not on business. From Cold Spring Country Day, Mr. William Barkley. From Garrison Elementary, Miss Oliver Strauss. Miss Brady, my Magnet Grammar School, Miss Logan Schwartz and Ruben I'd just like to take one moment to thank my two mothers, Danielle Schwartz and Carla Ruben who've been so supportive of me in all my endeavors. Thank Mom. We hate losers. No one likes which is why we discipline. God hates losers. You are a winner. Because losers do not know how to win. Yes, you do, sweetie. Go get them. I hope you love me, America. I got it for first prize. Here's why you should love me, America. My needs I cannot overemphasize. I make myself crazy. Being what my mom told about me. But what about me, Mom? What about me? What about
It's Barthay. B-A-L-A-E-E-R. Power.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
It is?
The correct ending was I-L-L-A, chinchilla.
I hear the bell. That, to me, is not an inviting sound. That little ding, to me it brings a plaintive air. I always thought that life was fair. I mean, I never felt a smidgen of despair. They say a bell can break your heart, but just not mine. Since I opine, I think I know I'm smart. Apples, please.
Mr. Barker.
Whatever.
Mr. Barker has a sea anemone circus in his basement.
My fake mom, Sheila, thinks that my hobbies are weird. But my real mom, Joan, thinks that my science will one day pay off. And I'll grow up to be incredibly handsome.
Answer history.
Luck of the draw. One moment, please. A-N-T-I-H-I-S-T-A-M-I-N-E. Antihistamine, Mr. Panchi.
Doug Panch.
William Barthay.
Miss Park.
Miss Park speaks 5 languages. No, I don't. Don't you? No.
Well, it also says you won your school's handwriting competition.
And does it also say that I sleep 3 hours a night? And I hide in the bathroom cabinet? And that I'm not allowed to cry?
No, it doesn't say that.
Well, it should. And it should say, I speak 6 languages.
6.
Every language is
Is that your prayer, Marcy? For more difficult words?
Well, it was, but now that you're here, can I ask for something even better?
I'm here for you now, Marcy. C'est pourquoi que je suis ici.
Jesus, I'm wondering what would happen if I didn't win here today.
What do you think would happen?
I don't know. Well, what I mean is, would you be disappointed in me if I lost?
No, but Marcy, I also won't be disappointed in you if you win.
So you're saying it's up to me then?
Yes, and also, this isn't the kind of thing I care very much about.
Camouflage. C-A-M-O-U-F-L-A-G-C-H. Camouflage, shut! I flew that word. You that word. Crazy. I had such possibilities. Here's where I begin. The best seller won't necessarily win. She won't win. I won't win. I won't win. I won't win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn off all cell phones, pagers, and other distractions.
It's me, that's my dad.
Can I answer it?
I'm afraid we can't let you do that.
Well, then can you? And can you tell that I did the finals? And then I did the $25 entrance fee? Let's allow it this once.
Mrs. Strofsky's line, Rhoda speaking. 1 minute, Logan.
Doesn't anyone here care about the Rule 50? It is about disorganized and bereaved Tea Party shutdown of our United States government. I mean, really, if you want to change the law, win an election. If our country is the beacon of democracy in the world, then let's act like it. Plus, I for one love Obamacare because I finally get coverage for my list.
Seriously, Mom, you did have yourself.
I've been waiting for my word.
I gave you a word.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I give her?
No.
My apologies. Sluice.
May I have a definition?
It's an artificial passage for water with a valve or gate for stopping or regulating flow.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Yes, it can to drain or carry off surplus water.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Yes, it's a body of water pent up behind a floodgate.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Why don't you quit stalling and spell the damn word?
Principal pants!
Vice principal, Pence! Vice principal! They won't let me be principal!
Gee, I wonder why.
L-U-I-C-E. That is correct. What is wrong? Thanks, sweetie. We'll take it from here. Can we have a little privacy?
Hey, Logan, you're doing great. Buck up. Just breathe.
Oh, I'm such a klutz.
We've got to disable the foot.
What foot?
The magic foot.
But wouldn't that be wrong?
Don't you want to win?
Yes, but I believe in ethical conduct.
And isn't having a magic foot an unfair advantage?
I don't have a magical foot.
Or a father?
Can we please have all parents back in their seats? This is not a soccer game.
You're lucky that your parents are in England. No, that's just my mom. My dad said he's gonna try and come later.
I apologize for that incident. In my defense, I'd like to point out that I'm lactose intolerant. Mrs. Strofsky.
What did my dad say?
Oh, he says he's running late to discuss the entrance fee with you when he picks you up.
Did he say what time he was gonna try to come by?
Chimerical.
Sorry, what's the word?
Chimerical.
May I have a definition?
It means unreal, imaginary, visionary, wildly fanciful, highly unrealistic.
to take out on you. Na 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 na. How I wish you were home. How I wish you were home. How I wish you were. Wish you were.
That is correct.
I'm sorry,
Crepuscule.
One moment, please. There's something sticky here. I'll take it after the crep.
You need a spelling now.
Can I wash my foot off first?
Now, William.
Can I have the definition?
It means twilight.
Can you use it in a sentence?
She thought she was walking into the dawn, and it turns out it was the crepuscule.
C-R-E-P-U-S-C-U-L-E, crepuscule.
That is correct.
Mom, I did it without the foot!
I would like to say, Carla, Mom, I can do this on my own.
Bug.
Bug? That's the whole word, bug?
Bug.
Language of origin?
Cornish dialect. Latin derivative.
Cornish, that's like English with Dutch influence. Bug. B-U-G-G-H-E. Bug.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling was B-U-G. Bug.
So simple.
So simple.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I overcomplicated. I hope you still love me, America. America, I gave it my best try. If you still don't love me, America, I understand why. You
does that happen to be the longest word that is flipped upside down? It's still the same word?
Does that happen to be the longest word in the English language that can be played on a musical instrument?
And with that word, we can really form the phrase, Mr. Who ate a rock.
Or cheap Mr.
Hop home carrot.
Rap home, homeport.
Mr. Barth, he smelled absolutely.
A-S.
I'm loving every minute. Who knew I had this thirst?
R-O. Astro.
That I'm right to win it is astounding news, and I'm about to burst. Wonderful it feels to stand so close to earth. I am making happen and not as previously reckoned, 'cause I will not come in a second. I hate to come in a second. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I will not come in a second.
Astro, please.
Correct. Mr. Smells, you like White Sox?
Am I a Red Sox or a Yankee? Who will come in second? People are scared of me and no one really likes me. I won't come in second. Hey, Olive, don't think I'm distracted by your eyes and your smile and your hairdo. Oh, the things I do not dare do. My fears are odious and fecund. You will not outrank me. I won't wave my hanky second. I won't come in second. I won't come in second.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is E-L-A-N-G-U-E-S-C-E-N-C-E. That's incorrect.
Now remember, no speller can win on another speller's mistake. Mr. Barfy will have to spell the next word correctly in order to take the Putnam V.
Are you ready, William?
Yes, Del. I'm ready.
Then please spell Lozonschi.
Lozonschi. One's perspective, the way you look at the world.
That is correct.
W-E-L-T-A-N-S-C-H-A-U-U. Should I come in second? Please second.
We have a winner! your future education.
Thank you. I've worked so hard for this. All my life, only being able to breathe out of one nostril. And this is no exception.
And this year there's also a runner-up prize.
There is?
Yes, as you know, if for any reason the winner cannot fulfill his duties as Putnam County spelling champ, the runner-up must step in and assume all spelling responsibilities. So this year our sponsors are also offering a cash prize of $25 to the second place finisher. Nice going, Mrs. Strofsky.
Very good. Very good. Good B.
Thanks, Miss Ostrowski. Me too.
Well, I made a dumb mistake on e-linguistics.
No, you didn't. I didn't know how to spell that word.
All right.
Okay, I totally knew how to spell that word.
Florence?
Yeah?
Congrats!
Oh, of course.
Vice Principal Patch found a new passion in life. Her name was Romalisa Prey. After courting her tirelessly for over 2 years, she took out a restraining order. Still, he was grateful for the opportunity to experience love.
Rona Lisa Perret left Putnam County for a stretch and traveled the world to bring competitive spelling to the less fortunate. She hosted national meetings in Latvia, Sweden, and the Republic of Guinea-Bissau, where she fell in love with an indigenous cashew farmer and became one of the top realtors in that country.
Mitch Mahoney discovered a new talent in Putnam. So she made her community service lifelong, comforting elevated spellers and frustrated educators across the nation. Over the years, she remained in touch with the scores of people she had comforted.
Chip Tolentino made it through adolescence and over the course of time came to appreciate his distraction, as did many others.
Marcy Hart continued to explore the freedom of not living up to expectations. She later wrote a book called Not Living Up to Expectations. It did not live up to expectations. She was very happy.
Lee's Cody Bear has cats. Logan Schwartz went on to win the 31st annual Putnam County Spelling Bee on her 7th try and final year of eligibility. She later went on to become Secretary of Education under President Hillary Clinton, and her speech therapy was completely successful.
William Norris Barfay studied for nationals with his new friend, Lozonschi. He placed 47th at top 50. Later on in life, became incredibly handsome and gained fame and notoriety for his pioneering efforts in the combined fields of psychiatry and podiatry, also known as psychiatry.